Okay, so I need to click here, run my command, do that, and that. Okay? So the plan for today is to finish the sheep farm and get a storage area around it, because currently it is quite unusable. There's no sorting, there is no, like... Oh, I'm over here. I wonder if we've made any sales. Whoa! Tons of sales on Wither Skulls. I'm gonna have to get that sorted. And all of my gunpowder. Okay, got it. Well, let's get all of this sorted out. We need to have our quartz put away. I was running a little bit low, so I was just going out and grabbing some of that this morning. We need to get our hoppers put away. That has been moved over here. Glowstone has been moved as well. To where, though? I think it's on the second floor now. Where? Did I put glowstone? Ah, there it is. Hello. And now we can throw these in the trash can. And food can go in here. Let's go all the way up to the top. And we're gonna sleep in a bed real quick. You know, I'm starting to think my cat's just like CapeCraft. Because I've been streaming for 2 hours. And I'm just now getting cats down here. Thank you for the follow, Heaton. Happy to have you. So, I filled up these 2 rows with shears. And I've got sheep somewhat in this section. Though I haven't been fully AFKing here. I was at the sugarcane farm earlier, and I wasn't sure if this was in range, and it appears to have been. So, we actually do have some white wool that we're going to be dyeing for our filters today. Probably should have just come through here and dyed them before. But this works. So we're going to go through, we're just going to fill each one with whatever dyes we're first going to set up with. Now, the way I have actually been going about getting the sheep in there is I've got a pair of breeding sheep over here. And then on the inside, what it ends up being is a glass pane. So they'll actually push the baby sheep out to down here. We can close the door in time. And then there's no powered rails down here because I want to choose which section they go down. But then I'll just push them down this way. Now I managed to kill 3 sheep because these corner pieces, for whatever reason, were suffocating them on these middle blocks, even if there was just a block there, and these middle blocks. So I had to go through, and first I just removed the bottom blocks here, then I removed the bottom blocks on these corners, then I removed the top blocks on them all, and he finally survived. So I've been going through on this side and getting them, and I've been going through on this side and getting them. I set these sheep up before we had the roof on it, so that's why we have sheep over here, not over there. And I'm just going to be going with that slowly over time. For right now, what we want to get done is we need to have lights up against this, other than just torches. I'm thinking lanterns coming down from here, so maybe like some sort of stair. I don't think an iron bar will work unless we do a stair facing out this way, because that's a slab. So we can come down from here, and then maybe another one up against these. So we'll figure that out. And then down here is going to be our actual sorting system. So we need to mark out how often we're going to have each one and where the colors are going to be. I think we have 16 colors in Minecraft. So we'll need to go through and make every single color out of this wool, which is actually where we're going to start. So I need to pull up the color sheet for Minecraft, and that'll also tell us how to make it. Dyes Minecraft. So that should be this one, and there should be an updated version on this page. Somewhere. No, it's not this one. I saw it here. No, that's the old page. I think it still works. Hmm. Somebody had gone around and made a new one with all of the new textures. And some of the new, like, ways to gather them. I don't want to go through this whole table. Hmm. Not seeing it. That's the weird part. Because I'm not even seeing the one we saw earlier. So this is the hex chart for dyeing leather armor. That's firework stars, banner pattern, shulker boxes, glow sticks? I've never heard of that. Huh. Weird. Okay, I guess we're going to be going off of an old chart. So let's go with... See, I'm wanting to see what the new ones are too. Because I know we have new flowers that can make dyes. All of these guys. No, those are modded flowers. What is this? Hmm. Okay, I guess we're going off of that. No, you're not going to let me open that? Let's use the basic one. Open image in new tab. Thank you. I'm going to keep that open here. So, first things first. We have 8 white wool. That was the easiest one. Go up by 1, and we're going to grab our shulker from... Is it here? No, it's over here. That's going to be our wool shulker. We're going to stick it here. And now we need light gray dye, so that is bone meal, which is in this chest. Turned into white dye, and light gray dye, which is ink sacs, turned into black dye. So that one and that one. And then we're going to come to a crafting table, surround our light gray dye by... Oh, it's 1 per? Okay. So at that point, we're just going to do 1. And then we'll just filter it like that. And then we want black. See, this is why you do a sheep farm for this, because that is expensive. And then we want light gray, which is this and this. Perfect. And then we want red, which is in here. And yellow, which is here. This one. This one, we're going to want another yellow. Another red. Come on, do it right. We may actually have an orange in here already, but it doesn't seem so. So these two. No, we need the dyes, you moron. Perfect. And then 1, 2. And then we want lime, which is cactus. We don't have a proper cactus farm, so this is going to be interesting. Where do we have a furnace? Right here. You have wool. So do I, Nessa. I have been working on a sheep farm the past, like, 4 streams. And there's our green dye. And we're probably going to want another one of those, so we're going to throw that in. And then we'll do you and you to make green. We'll grab this one, it's almost done, so let's work on the next one. We want lapis. Why? No, I'm working on it. Okay. Lapis, perfect. Okay, so this one for light blue, this one for blue, one and this one. Perfect. And then cyan, so we want another green dye. Back. And in here, I think I just dyed my cyan. I did. Works for me, I guess. So that's cyan. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. We've got 5 more to go. So we're waiting on lime still. We've got light blue in here. We need blue still. No, we've got blue, light blue, and cyan. We need purple, which is blue and red. Okay. And then magenta, which is purple and pink. I'm just going to grab all these poppies. So this one, this one, this one. Come on, do it right. And magenta, pink, and now we need green and brown. No, we need lime and brown. Wait, no, we already did green. I don't want to do it again. Lime and brown. Do I even have cocoa beans? Ooh, I don't have cocoa beans. Okay, let's get the map open. I think there's a jungle nearby. So that's a spruce forest. That's a jungle. Is it? No. Zoom out again. I remember I went and found a jungle for vines, but I didn't pick up cocoa beans. That is definitely a jungle. So let's just go south a little bit. I'll keep that guy open over here. And fireworks, we're gonna need more than that. Take you. Okay. And now we're gonna fly off in this direction for just a moment. So, Nessa, how are you doing today? Nope, I've got it. I'm just gonna go this way for a second. We're already like halfway there, so. See, I still don't know what this is over here, but it's fairly close, and somebody did it, so it's a thing. And by the time I found it, James had deleted the core inspect data. So I don't know, but it's a thing. And yeah, that's definitely the same jungle I went to for my vines. So that's gonna be cool. Oh, I still have command spy on. Dang it. It's fixed. I mean, I'm really happy about the command spy plugin because I coded it all by myself. But I don't want to have it on stream because it shows people's private messages. So probably not a good thing. Airship pirate, awesome. Should be right on the other side of this mountain. There we go. Okay. So, who has the cocoa beans? Somebody should. Oh, I see them. Up to the left. I. 1, 2. We're gonna grab that one. Perfect. And let's grab some jungle wood while we're here, so that I can actually grow these things. Come on. So we'll just tear down one tree and then I'll throw it up on a wall somewhere. Jungle trees are really hard not to leave floating because they've got like these massive branches off to the side. It'd be really awkward to get to. But at the same time, unless you're clearing the whole forest, you can't really notice if they're floating or not. So I think that's valid. Valid? Valid. Can I actually speak today? Okay. Oh geez, don't fall. Who is summoning all of these withers, by the way? You know, Nessa. I'm assuming they're doing it with the skulls I sold today. That's like the fourth one I've heard since I joined the server a few minutes ago. Okay, that should be enough. Sixth? Jeez. I must have missed a couple. Okay, let's go set this up. Let's just throw it up on this wall. And there's the seventh. Hi, baby zombie. You shouldn't be spawning here. I also wonder who bought all of that gunpowder. I mean, I get that it's ridiculously cheap, but that's a lot of gunpowder. Was it me? I mean, it's not a bad thing. It's just like, here's all the gunpowder I have. So I've got enough to go and restock it, and I get about 2 double chests an hour. So I can restock it pretty quickly. And I can go and do that again tonight, AFK there. I haven't had to AFK there for a really long time. So it's no big deal. I didn't expect to sell out so fast. Okay, I need bone meal. That's what I came back for. Come on, come on. Hold on. Is this all Endermen here? Or is this me not knowing where to place stuff? That's me not knowing where to place stuff. Okay. There we go. We have some brown dye ready. And down. So this... Oh no, we gotta make it into brown dye first. Perfect. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Nope. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That should be 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Beautiful. So let's line this up. This needs to go here. And I think it goes like that. If I'm not mistaken, which I think I am. Or it goes the other way. Let's go with that. That looks pretty even to me. Cool. So we need to go mark out where we're going to place these. Come on, fly please. So let's say this level. That should give us enough room. So we may change this like height that we're working at as we actually design how we're going to sort it. And down. Perfect. Probably should have gotten rid of all the dyes. I'm going to keep the black dyes. Okay, this one, we're going to grab white. And I actually want to keep like 3 spots for that one. Just because I know I'm going to have a lot of white dye, or white wool. It's going to be like the main one I'm storing it in. You can keep it if you want, Nessa. I'm not too worried about it. Most of that stuff I can get pretty easily. Cool. And here. So I'm thinking every 2 should be enough, but we can space it out a bit differently. I'm just trying to go down and see how long this is going to be. And I want to try and design this in a way that I can move it easily if it turns out I need to be storing more of one type of wool for another. You made farms for wool. That's a good idea, as I'm doing here. Those look very similar in practice. You're still sharing with Bailey? Did you guys make up okay? Nice. And here. He's sick. Oh, that's horrible. Hey, this actually works out pretty well. Which colors do you think would be most common besides white? Not the flu. Well, that's good. Black. So maybe 2 blacks? Because I'm trying to make this a little bit more even. We could fit another one. We could fit 1 more. So let's move these all down by 1 if you want to start helping out. We need to move them all like this. So that one needs to go here, the pink one you picked up. There we go. And then I'll grab a black and stick it here. That's a poppy, not a black dye. Perfect. There we go. Teamwork. So we've got 3 white, a gray, a dark gray, 2 blacks, red, orange, yellow, lime green, green, cyan, light blue, blue, purple, magenta, pink, brown. I got them all right. Perfect. And then we'll have that going all the way down this wall here. So let's tear out the front of this wall. Figure out what we're going to be doing for a storage solution. Now I have a couple of requirements I'm wanting. I'm wanting to be able to walk up and pull a shulker box out of what I'm needing, so I can just kind of pick it up and go. So I have an idea as to how I'm going to do that. The main thing being that there's a extra chest space at the bottom that has a hopper underneath it, and then that hopper pulls from the chest above and outputs into the shulker. Oh yay, I have haste. The main reason for that is if I were to sell them, I'd probably end up selling by the shulker. The other thing is if I'm out crafting something that needs this much wool, I would probably end up needing a shulker's worth. I'm not thinking that's going to be high enough. So let's go up and grab what we need for the supplies. I think I have wool being stored in here or the next level. I think it's this level. This one. Perfect. Now we go down. Stone bricks. Guys are here. The only reason I have sheep, I'm assuming, is because if wool for a special project for someone special when we get enough wool. Sheep. Okay. I'm curious about the amount of times you use the word special, but I'm probably just going to leave it alone. Okay. Got it. We need to put this dirt away, but I don't have a place to store it down here. It's on floor 2. So this one, and grass here. And down. I like how we're not having to eat as much anymore. It's nice. And stone is on floor 2 as well. Stones here. Perfect. And we've got those. Okay, now we need to grab redstone components. So I actually have a whole chest for redstone components now. The comparator, dust, blocks. We don't need observers. We don't need pistons. We need hoppers. We need torches. We need repeaters. I think that's it. Okay, basically just the stuff for a sorting system. And we need a ton of chests. How many do we have in here? Probably gonna need more than that. 1, 2, 3, 4. Craft that. 1, 2, 4. Perfect. So let's get a mock-up done over here. So if we have that, then we would do something like this. That would be our spot for a shulker. Then we could do something like this that would cause the whole thing to cascade into the shulker. So one item into this top chest here, all the way down to this hopper. Beautiful. Now, we're kind of dependent on the height here. How deep do we want this to go? So this would be 3 chests. We can access all the chests from here. Any higher, and I don't think we can access all the chests. So if we do that, then we can access every chest, and that last hopper in the back would be our filter hopper. And then what we would do is we'd have our row of hoppers going over like that, and that would be the hopper we lock. That would accept or not accept items, I think. And that's part of the reason why this ends up being a little bit more of an efficient way to store things, as far as like cascading back and forth, because you can just directly output it into a chest and then go down rather than having to have a wasted row of space. If it works this way. I'm thinking it should. We'll have to test it. Okay. Now we don't need it to go directly sideways. So what we're going to do, or next to each other, we're going to come up this way. Not do that. This one, this way, up, backwards, filter hopper. Okay, so we've got 2 filter items. We're going to go 2 this way. I didn't bring any items to actually build redstone on, so let's go grab some iron blocks. Should be this one. And back we go. Okay, so we need 1, 2, 3. You got a screen protector for your phone. That's awesome. Now you won't have to worry about it being all scratched and broken. And these. Perfect. Up. No, you're sideways. You just put it on while you're watching the stream. What a beautiful thing to see. Come on, go there. Up and around and up. And we need dust. Oh no, we need to go down by 1. Dang it! I did it completely wrong. Now that is one situation in which this may not work. I'm thinking that torch is going to align bad. So let's build up 1 instead. We have to go here. Yeah. We're going to have to move this up by 1. So to demonstrate my problem, that hopper is now locked. If I give it an update, I think. Yep, it's locked. So if I put items into it, they will not go into this chest. And this is the default state of this. So that's not going to work at all. I had it in the right spot, but it wasn't going to work with my theory. So the way this ends up working is you test, and I always get this backwards when building this design. you test against one hopper, right? And then you export, or you lock the hopper below it. So this hopper is fine. It can import and export items all at once, but it has the filter in it. But it's not allowed to have a container here, and the container here is where it's pulling from. So this is the one we're locking that is supposed to not have anything in it and is supposed to go into the next container. So the issue with that is that means this one's completely wasted space, which is really annoying. And I always try and find some way to not have that happen, but there's no way in which it can't because of the way this design works. So to demonstrate what I'm talking about, we can filter with blocks of iron here, and we're filtering for chests. But if I put a chest here, it just outputs everything into this chest. So even if we were to filter against that hopper down here, it would just output into the chest and there'd be nothing to lock. But this hopper down here is locked, which means it's not going to take anything out unless this filter is met, like so. So the filter is if there's enough items in the hopper that this redstone signal turns off that torch. Once it goes below that, as in the container that it's pulling from, did not ever have enough items to go above the filter, then it doesn't unlock, and it doesn't care. So, yeah, I'm always trying to think of some stupid, dull-minded way to fix that, but I can never figure it out because that's the way Minecraft works. So now I need a redstone torch here. To come up this side, need to put another hopper on this side. Bailey only needs one singular individual wool that it can get by killing your sheep. Is that what you're saying? Oh my gosh, I have fallen. And over. Click. 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 Okay. What does he need one wool for? Yeah, I get that you shear it, but if you only need one wool... Ah, okay. Well, yeah, what you can do for that is this. The issue... Well, not this, but... The issue with that is you don't have what's called overflow protection. So what overflow protection is if I put... What would it be? I think it would just be 41 at the end. If I put 41 of these in, right? It doesn't care. But then if I put 2 chests in, it then takes my chest out. However, if I then put a stack of chests in here, it will take my entire stack of chests and then continue to go. So you want to make sure that you have the overweight here to where it doesn't break your filter. Does that make any sense? So that's why you end up weighting more towards this side. Now that's okay for things that you're not going to end up with a ton in it. Like I did that for my wither skeleton farm. For wither skulls, I only need one wither skull. And that's just because at the time they were super rare for me. So I didn't want to end up having to grind 41 wither skeleton skulls before I got any out of it. And you can certainly do that. It just means that you're going to end up with issues if you end up with more than that in there. So an example would be, okay, well actually this isn't the best example of it because that's not quite the answer. So what I'm more talking about is if you've got them right next to each other, okay, and you've got your filter set up here with 41 at the end. Sorry, I got this backwards. If you have your filter set up here with 41 at the end, what am I doing? Oh, it needs to be set up down here. Okay, let's come around. The issue is that this one is designed to be right next to each other. So if your sheep farm has these filters like this, then what ends up happening is, if you have it set up like so, and you do this, all of your filters are now going to empty, and you have broken these until this one's empty. Whereas if you just had the 41 here, then it would only ever freak out when you have your filter items in there. Because it has to do with the signal strength. Having 41 at the end here and the rest of these never going through the system, you would only ever end up with enough items in each hopper to go down to signal strength 3. So then that would never unlock the other torches if one of these were on. So now you can see this filter's broken, which means if I constantly had items going through here, these chests would fill up and these chests would fill up, if that makes any sense. So yeah, it ends up being what's called overflow protection. If all of these hoppers fill up and these start filling up, you want to make sure that you're able to deal with that extra thing. Right. So it ends up being kind of weird, I should say. And I want to grab those items. Because it's important to keep those kinds of things in mind. It's not as important on my wither skeleton farm because I'm not going to end up with items backed up like that. It's going to fill up the hopper and then just go away, and then fill up the hopper and then just go away. I'm not going to end up with stuff constantly filling it up here. So, and it's not as important here either because I've got space in between each filter. If you leave space, you can do whatever you want with the filter here, and nobody cares. The overflow protection is just in case, no, I wanted redstone blocks here, is just in case you've got them right next to each other. But that can save on space if you do it that way. Did I? What? I'm so confused as to what happened there. What is that? Okay. Whatever. Let's grab these. And that's kind of how it should work now that we've got the explanations out of the way. What I need to test... Well, no. I guess now that I know that what I wanted to do wasn't going to work, we know the height of it. So it's going to be... If this is the floor. Thank you for the follow. It's Liam. 30 minus 24. So 6 blocks tall. So what is the current height of this guy? It is 30 minus 26. We need to go down 2 more blocks. I cannot. Why do you ask? Okay, so if we go down this away, carry it here. We'll also need to mine out 1 block for a floor, so we'll want to go 7. Just wondering. Well, I definitely cannot beatbox. I would just end up making a fool of myself. Okay, so coming down aha. And let's go this way and around. Okay. So, for the floor, I'm thinking just kind of another stone brick path. But another plan for today is to figure out how we're doing the paths down this way too. So, we're going to be working on how those are laid out. I haven't touched them too much other than starting on a stair down from my house. Just because I didn't want to have to keep dealing with using my elytra. Okay, this way and down. Perfect. So that's going to be the floor level. Now we can take these out before the haste runs out. Got it. And now let's get a stone brick floor in. Just so we have somewhere to start. And eat that. Okay. So put the dirt and stone away, dirt and grass away, that is. Come on, through here. Dirt, grass, and down. Now we're going to throw this away, and this away, and this away. And we need to grab some stone bricks. So those should work. We can throw these down here now. Hello, spider. Perfect. 1, 2, 1, 2, all the way down. So I had an interesting situation at work the other day, which I found really, really nice. There was an elderly couple trying to print some sort of rental email. And it was kind of an interesting situation because they kept trying to print it through Yahoo. But the issue was it was printing out really, really small when it came on the paper. Because Yahoo, of course, is formatted for a widescreen, 16:9 ratio. And it was trying to print on a portrait mode 18 by 11 piece of paper. 18, 8.5 by 11 piece of paper. So it was kind of awkward when you had to print it like that, because it would shrink this wide piece of monitor down to like this thick. And what it would end up doing is you would just have this absolutely tiny 3.5 pixel width text that would go all the way across the page, and you couldn't make out what was written on it. And they needed to like be able to read it and sign it and then ship it off to somebody. So the issue came when I ended up having them zoom into it and then print it that way, and it didn't do anything. It still printed it out just as it was before. So what we ended up doing was just copying the whole thing into a Word document, formatting it, and then saving all of the images that made it like official and legal, and then printing it out on the Word document. But it was a learning process for both of us, and I just felt really, really good afterwards because we were each trying to figure out as we were going how the steps worked and where we could go, but they didn't even know where to start, and it just was really nice trying to figure that out. Okay, so we need to have a row of hoppers going down this way. If we're starting here, we need to go there, there, and there. Let's get our exit hopper set up here, and that'll be our starting point. But that's the kind of thing I'm really looking forward to with this job, is actually being able to help people solve issues that I've never had to deal with before. Why does this look backwards? And why is this too short? Did we make a mistake here? 1, 2, 3. We did. That's only 5 tall. We needed 7? That is way too short. Hold on. This is why you measure twice. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. So is the floor in the wrong spot? And don't forget, we have to cover those hoppers up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's got us right at the floor. We need a 7th for covering the hoppers. So yeah, our floor is at the wrong level. Good job. Let's go grab some haste. Haste, please. Yeah, we gotta tear the floor up and then dig down a little bit more. Well, that is why you measure twice and don't cut once. Okay, so we gotta go down by 2 more, and then we should be able to start at the new floor. And that'll be like the basics for the floor. That's not even including where we actually have to build. Haste, please. Haste. Thank you. And down this way. Perfect. Now we gotta go down by 1. We're gonna try and get the stone out before the haste runs out. And of course, it runs out anyway. Okay. Now we can get this one down. Okay, come on. I gotta stop tearing up the floor. I know I'm gonna be digging that out anyway, but it's just annoying. I'm not too worried about making sure we keep like proper edges up over here as far as like keeping them terraformed. Because the project I'm gonna do here soon is a staircase coming down the side here. So, not worried about making sure that looks nice. And then I'm gonna go measure the other side again, like our example piece. And then I'm gonna measure this again. We're gonna make sure everything lines up. Because I'm sick of mismeasuring. This whole area is going to be terraformed at some point. Not sure which stream, but it'll be here soon. And then let's just leave this on its own little platform. That way it's kind of static. There we go. And then measure again. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Grab some more iron blocks. And then from this side, we have, going from here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then our roof. Beautiful. So now we actually have the amount of space we need. So let's grab an axe here. What's the word? Dig out this side. So we actually have the space we need. I don't know why I'm still struggling with words in English when I've literally spoken it my entire life. Like, who in America forgets the word dig? Just why? How far back am I going? I think that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, let's go 7. So that would be 2 for the chest, 3 for the chest. And then the actual thing is like 5 blocks long. Because the hopper row is included in the chests. Then we've got 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, so 7. Cool. That does save a little bit of space too. We get some actual use out of the hopper row. Okay, and that's our brown. So we're gonna finish up the dirt here. Then we're gonna start tearing out our stone bricks. And that should be that row here. We're gonna make use of the haste and get the stone going down. Make sure we get those out. Then measure up against the back here to make sure we've got the 7 we need. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Nope, we need to go 2 more back. And we're going to run back down and get the haste we need once we get all the dirt out. There's 2. Perfect. And tool this way. Perfect. Let's go get more haste. We need 1 more this way, I believe. 3 more. Okay. Let's grab these then. There's 3. And all the way down. Okay. And haste, please. Thank you. Should probably just move that beacon or bring another one over here. But who cares? It is what it is. Wouldn't take too long to set up another one. Got a bunch stored and all the iron blocks I could ever need. But I'm not worried about it. Okay. So now we go back down here, grab the dirt, and we should be able to knock out another 3 layers. There's that. I love how it just lines up perfectly with the end of the little platform we're digging out here too. Just kind of right up against the back. Okay. Golden carrots. And come on. Perfect. Back this way. And this way. So from here, we're gonna have the sheep modules all connect to one hopper line going this way, and then another hopper line going back this way. Now to save on lag and hoppers, what we may end up doing is having each hopper line connect into a dropper export system, into a water line, and then into one hopper line going down. Because what it's going to end up being is a multiple import, one export system. In that we have one hopper line that ends up taking everybody down through the filtering system. And the reason I don't want to just have a hopper line go down and sort is because on CapeCraft, we have a item grouping thing that causes issues with sorting things in a water stream. Causes some issues in the nether and the end. The end because of the Enderman farm producing so many items that hoppers can't keep up. And the nether because if you're sorting things outside of a water stream, the same thing happens. And you also end up with a lot of farms there that hoppers can't keep up with. So essentially what you end up having to do is either account for the item grouping and trash extra items, or do some sort of weird algorithm that I had to do for my wither skeleton farm, or just not bother with it at all and let them lag everybody out. Where? Oh, so not only is it like up against the wall, but it's like back this way? That makes no sense. Okay, let's get a refresh, then run back down here. And then get these. And then it should be as simple as running down here and doing it step by step. I want to get one example piece in. And then we'll go and see where we need to go from there. So we've got our front here. And our first piece right there. So we're going to go do there. Grab our hoppers. Grab our chests. And we're going to come top, back, hopper this way. Maybe. There we go. And we should be able to just run down here doing this. Got hopper 1, hopper 2. It needs to go a different way. So we need iron blocks from this spot to go there and here. And then coming up from the back, we go there. And then we'll just do the hopper stream going this way after we get all the filtering in. And yes, I did my math right. Awesome. So now we can grab these and go there. And then we want our torches, our repeaters, maybe, and our comparators, and our dust. Okay, so repeater, torch, I need to get back up there, comparator, and dust. So that's that filter done. We'll come back and actually set it up later, but it does, in fact, fit. However, I built this whole thing one block too far back. Okay, because I wanted this to have a chest above it. So we're going to have to go back and rebuild it. That is why you do it one at a time before you build all the copies. Because imagine if I had done what I'm about to do, which is to do this step by step, doing the row of hoppers and then the row of chests, we would have wasted a lot more time. So this one to here, and then we do the hopper behind it, and then we do our chest, then we do our hopper. It goes here, and then to here, and then to here, in the correct orientation, please. Up and, come on, up and across. There we go. And then we need that to go here. Okay, now I'm going to build this as I'm going down, so I don't have to pillar back up. So I need to go 3 across, and I need a redstone comparator, 2 dust, and then coming from here, I need a dust there. And then doing that. And then I need a repeater and a torch. And that should be correctly orientated. So we're up against this front wall, and we've got that. So what we're going to do here is I'm going to go down, and in front of each one of these, I'm going to place a redstone block, and then we'll run down, place our hoppers, place our chests, and we're going to do this one block at a time, repeating each step across the whole thing. Now the reason for that is it can be a lot faster, or at least it feels faster, to do it this way. So I want to make sure everything's lined up each time we do this. And then now we can just run each hopper down, and at least this way, we know at each step if everything's lined up properly. So that is broken. So we only do one lineup step, and then from there, everything is just, hey, it's in the right spot already. We don't have to worry about it. Now, one of the nice things about having everything one block apart like this, I don't have to worry about my chest orientation. I can just go from wherever I need to go from, and it's in the right spot. And a few more. Hopefully we have enough chests here. I crafted like 2 stacks, but I feel like I'm already running low. We're doing 16 and we need 3. I might need more. Okay, and then we come behind. We do another one of these hoppers. And we need a shift for these because they're going onto chests. Which is always kind of strange. I never quite understood why shift ended up being simultaneously the careful button and the slow movement button. But it ends up being more weird and modded than vanilla, because it's like some of them will have you do like, oh, we're gonna be like configuring the tool, and then at the same time we're not gonna let you open any inventories because that's the vanilla feature. The modded feature is, oh, we're going to have you move slow and like configure the tool you're holding as well as rotate things, and it's like, can you just like define one action to a singular key, please, rather than having me do 12 different things at the same time. Now we can jump, do that one, jump, do that one, jump, do that one, and all the way down. And look, we figured out a way to skip a step. Oh, I missed the beat. Dang it. Oh, come on. Fix it. Perfect. Back and forward. Okay. So now we're actually out of hoppers, so that needs fixed. So let's grab some fireworks and we're going to head home. We're going to put some of the stuff we currently have away. Actually, have a shulker box for stone bricks. Let's throw those in here. Go this way. Did not need that second rocket, but okay. And we're gonna stick all of this in the trash, really. And now we need more hoppers, logs, and chests. So these should work. And then we want a couple blocks of iron. So planks, chest. Planks, chest. Planks, and chest. Planks, and chest. Now I'll leave one stack there for those. And we want to do hoppers. I'm going to throw the rest of the iron ingots in here. I'll have to block some of those up later. Then we're going to head this way. Hi, mobs. Die, please. Oh, geez. Thank you. That one's dead. Of course, they've all decided to spawn here. Come on, skeleton. You're not that powerful. Okay, there's him. I missed. Beautiful. And now we are safe. Okay, so now we need the second chest. So we're going to jump up here. Break you. Let's get to one end. Oh, geez. Okay. Let's go bake. Hopefully we haven't ended up with the same number of mobs spawning back. Particularly since they're able to jump into my items. Okay, well, if there was anything left back there, it is now blown up. Let's hope nothing was left. And sword, please. Perfect. I think I managed to pick everything up. It feels like I did. On the plus side, that creeper explosion managed to get most of them. There we go. Okay, food, please. Perfect. And let's actually get onto one side now, rather than getting distracted by a creeper. Down, please. Forward and across. Forward and across. Perfect. Got a good rhythm here. And I failed. Okay, and here, hi creeper. You're not going to ruin my day, are you? Now, to get the sideways hoppers that have to face over the chest, I think the good strategy would be to just use iron blocks again. And then remove the iron blocks once we're done. Doesn't seem too smart, but it'll have to work. And I'm going to go ahead and throw that second jump in there because it makes sure I'm aligned before I place it. Man, the creeper can't even keep up. Come on. See, that's why I wanted to have that second jump, because I kept failing on the click. Come on, please. There we go. Oh, geez. No. The sword. Got it. Okay. And up. Actually grab the iron block. And this one to here. Perfect. And we're going to go back down to the other end. And we are going to grab the... Here. Here. That's not going to work. Yeah, we're going to have to pillar. Not ideal. Perfect. And we're going to need to do an iron block, then a hopper. Iron block, then a hopper. Iron block, then a hopper. And that's in the wrong orientation. You're never going to work. Iron block, then a hopper. Iron block, then a hopper. Iron block, then a hopper. All the way down. Now, like I was saying earlier, it's important that this hopper faces like that, because it is not locked. If it's facing into a container, then it'll just empty its filter out and it won't be helpful to anyone. By facing it this way, it's not facing into a container, and we don't have to worry about it. Now, it's common to put some sort of stair there and not worry about it. That way you can still open the chest, and it's definitely not going to face into a container. However, a common mistake is to put a container there, like another chest, thinking, oh yeah, it will, it'll just be another space for the filter to output to. But then it just empties its filter and it doesn't work like it's supposed to. So, yeah, doesn't work though. Okay, so there are those. And what we want to do is start building the tops of these filters. The bottoms can be built from down there a lot more easily. So we want to have our iron blocks, redstone dust, and we don't have any redstone blocks, so we're probably going to run out pretty quick here. Okay. This one here. So the bottom one, we can actually build off that last one here and then kind of wrap it around. So that way we can do It's kind of down, across, and over, and then put the repeater into the bottom of it. And kind of do the same step-by-step process going all the way down. Here to here, and around. Hello, Ewan. What's up? So this one, and we are out of redstone dust. So let's grab fireworks, and we're going to fly off this way. Maybe. There we go. Foods, please. There we go. And we need blocks. So you prefer your AE2 sorter. I can imagine why. I like the logic behind these, but yeah, AE2 is definitely faster to set up. Okay, there we go. And AE2 is also a lot more lag efficient. There's so many things I have to do to set this up to where it doesn't lag out. Like I have to add a whole block to the top of this to where I can cover the hoppers. I think we discussed why you have to cover the hoppers in vanilla. Because you have to reuse them so much that the item checks can have problems. You want laggy AE2? Just like loop the containers, yeah. You can lag AE2 pretty easily, but I'm saying like over a scale. If you want to do the amount of filtering that AE2 can do in vanilla, you're going to look at something like a massive scale that's just going to completely butcher any server. That's what I'm saying. Like the amount of filtering and auto-crafting it does, you can't do in vanilla. Let alone auto-crafting. Like, that's not even a thing. Okay, now we need redstone repeaters and torches. I do kind of like the simplicity of it though. Like, the way this works, I just think is really, really cool. That one and that one. Yep, make the AE2 system build itself. Exactly. So this one to here. Oh, come on. That one. And this actually can be like half the size, but I wanted to have the aesthetic of filling out the whole space. So we put a block in between each sorter. These can be next to each other. So that's a thing. And I actually place these where they need to go rather than on random blocks. Oh, I know my issue. I don't have my block highlighter anymore. Nice. I got a mod that actually highlights the blocks because I have trouble seeing the one that's there. You've used the basics of this to act as a picked up item detector before in modded. Right, I just really like the simplicity of it and how none of the parts are designed to act like that. In modded, you end up with this thing where everything has to be used as it was designed, or you end up with bugs and it just gets broken. Or it has been specifically designed to do what you're using it for. Whereas in vanilla, nothing's really designed to be used that way, other than things like chests are designed to be chests, but it's such a vague thing. So, well, like you end up with containers and crafting things, but then like you didn't design the iron block to be used to put redstone on. You didn't design the redstone torch to lock hoppers. You designed it to output a redstone signal. It can lock hoppers, but it's just one of those things. Exactly. And I like all of the different little things you can do with it at the end of the day. And in modded, a lot of the times it's like you get a one block solution for those things. And that's valid. You can do a lot more with it at that point, which is one of the reasons why I still play it. But I just enjoy this a lot more at the end of the day. So there's that. And we need to go back and add redstone dots to the backs of these. So these. Perfect. Redstone. Redstone. Well, I guess these aren't dots technically because it's connecting. And you need to make sure we've got all those repeaters facing in the right direction too. This should be all of our filters done. Torches all the way. I think I missed one. I did. Aha. That would have bugged me. Okay. Everything's sorted. As for locking hoppers with redstone, that was a thing deliberately put into Minecraft. I know, but you didn't tell... Okay, my thing is, you didn't tell the redstone torch to lock the hopper. You told the hopper to be locked by redstone, and you told the redstone torch to output redstone. Does that make sense? There's a difference between telling the redstone torch to lock the hopper and telling the redstone torch to do the thing that locks the hopper. Because now you can lock the hopper by multiple means. That's what I'm talking about. Or at least in theory, you can lock the hopper by multiple means. So there is a distinction to me at least. Okay. Now we gotta remove... Did we already get those ones up there? Huh, I don't remember doing that. Talk about zoning. Yeah, I already got these. Nice. Okay, let's get these ones down here then. So this one, all the way down, and that's where we'll end up placing shulker boxes. Maybe leave. So at the end of the day, that's really what draws me back, is you didn't tell any of these things to do the things they do. You told them to do things that do the things. And it's that connection between doing it and telling it to do what does it that really, really entices me. Because there is a distinction between telling the hopper or telling the pressure plate to turn on the redstone dust and telling it to send a redstone signal. That redstone signal is kind of the key factor to me. Okay, so I gotta throw these away. And you, and you, and you. Oh, I got a carrot. Nice. Carrots can go in here, because I'm actually low on those. So then these can go here, and redstone components can go here. Okay. Why do I have a new diamond hoe? What? I think that's Nessa's. Why? I'll have to ask her about it. Okay. All sorted. So next step is I need some shears. So let's grab 2 iron ingots. 1, 2. Craft some shears. We're going to go remove all of those things over there. Why? I'm confused. And who are they? Okay, so we need to remove these guys. Shears are a lot faster. Thank you for the tip, Nessa. If you are even watching. I think she left quite a while ago. Okay, wait a second. They don't pick up through those. Oh, of course, because it's a container. Okay, so I need you, because I'm going to have to jump up here to get these. Okay, this one. Up and down. Up, got it. Nope. Got it. Perfect. Also, Ewan, are you aware of a change? That means that you can't pick up... Okay. I've noticed in regrowth that if there's an item at that level, I can't pick it up unless my feet are at that level. Do you know if that's the case? Okay, so we've got the first 3 being white wool, so it's 1, 2, 3. And then, oh, we need stone bricks now. So that's these. And then it ends up being red, orange, yellow. That is something newer in Minecraft, I think. Well, yeah, like right now I can pick it up. I can pick it up if it's at my head level. Like if it's up there, I can't pick it up, or I can't pick it up. Where's my head level? I can pick it up above my head level apparently. But like in regrowth, I can't pick it up if it's above my foot level. And it keeps breaking my brain because I'm so used to being able to pick it up from there. Okay, red, orange, yellow, lime green, green, Cyan. Light blue. Or no, it was... Is that the order? I've seen this sort of thing in 1.12 packs of late, so not really sure. Not being able to pick it up if it's above your feet. So then it would go... This. Huh. I'll have to look into it. See what the consensus says. Jump sometimes works. Well, yeah, because that's raising your foot level. Like when you jump, your whole hitbox moves. So if it's, say, at the level of a chest, and you've got if you've got an item on it, there, then you jump, then you'd be able to pick that up. If on block above you, maybe they've slowly changed where you can pick it up from, and now it's just like really high up. I don't know. Where would you put light blue? Would it be here or here? I think it goes here. That looks normal. Cyan, light blue, blue. And then it would go purple, magenta, pink, and then I'm missing colors. I completely forgot. Okay, we're sticking those down here then. And I don't have my gray. Okay, I guess we need to get more gray. Okay. Because we have to go back and get more gray. But I had the light gray and black all the way down the other end. I might want to fix that still. So these were supposed to be here. So it's going to be light gray, gray, and then 2 black. That's my 4. But we're missing 5. What am I missing? Red, orange, yellow, lime green, green, cyan, light blue, blue, purple, magenta, pink. I've got 3 white, 1 light gray, 1 gray, 2 black. Brown. I'm missing brown. That's still there. Okay. So these all need moved. This one to this one to this one to this one. You need to be here. Correct? Yes. So, yeah, they may have just slowly been changing how you pick up items. I know that there was something about that in 1.10 where it allowed you to do a different type of ice farm. Because we were looking into ice farms again when when they added the recipe for packed ice. Maybe that was 1.11 actually. I think. Whenever they were looking into the recipe for packed ice, El Mango was super excited that they changed how the pickups, the item pickup algorithm was changed because it allowed him to do that. I don't remember which version that was. Light gray, perfect. Then we need 3 white, and then a gray. I can't believe I'm actually missing those. That's andesite. Okay, so we want to move the brown down to here. Come on. Perfect. Let's go and grab those. I know I crafted them. And down into here. Ow. keep forgetting that that's there. So 1, wait, that's gray. No, that's light gray. Light gray and 3 white. And then let's check in here. We've got that one. That one. That'll be our gray. We can stick that back in there and head back down this way. Let's grab some golden carrots. Oh, hello, mobs. I don't want to mess with you. Let's grab a sword. Golden carrots on the offhand. Hello! Hey, Creeper, can you come help me out? Creeper, come on. Kinda helped me, I guess. Just one skeleton, but whatever. Spider will help me. Okay, and dodge. Dodge, die. Perfect. You should be rather low after fighting a skeleton and a spider, so now you're dead. Perfect. Okay, so now we've got our gray and our white. You can go there, and you all can go here. Perfect! We've got that sorted. Okay, now we need to have one hopper line going down here with... Okay, I cannot remember if... I'm just going to leave you here. If we need hoppers or dispensers or furnaces on top of our hoppers. I think it's just droppers because they don't get update ticks from the furnaces. I think. Because furnaces will try and update their fuel values, if I remember correctly. So we want to grab these and do hoppers. Perfect. Stick the ingots back in here and I'll block them later. Blocks back in there, put the wool in here. And then we need stuff for hopper clocks. Or dispenser clocks. So we need observers, sticky pistons, comparators. And we're going to be doing slow ones, so we'll need repeaters as well. And dust. Not buttons, though. Okay. And this way we go. Hey, it's daytime. Are you guys ready to burn? We got a witch, though. That's not good. Leave. Leave. Jeez. Come on, guys. Burn already. You don't have long left. Okay. Now we have you. You can go there. We want to start taking these this way. And that will keep the hoppers from looking for items. Kind of an important thing when you have like a billion hoppers in a row. Yeah, Neffy's on early today. He's generally not on until like midnight. 1, 2, 3. Okay, I didn't want to fall, guys. I need to get back up there. This way. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1. Oh my gosh, come on. This is so stupid. Okay. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Over. Seriously? Seriously? That's what you've got? Ah. I'm a bit far away now. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. Okay, thank you. So back up, eat a little bit. We're almost done with the hopper line. Right there. Once we get this hopper line done, we'll have to do an ice stream going down the other way. Or, no, I didn't want to do that. Comparators can go there. And it looks like we're going to need more droppers. That's kind of important. Okay, this one, this one, this one. Should not need too many more hoppers, though. Come on, back up. Perfect. Take it off. There we go. We should be able to line it up right there, and that'll be where we start looking for items. Coming back up, we actually do need blocks to place our redstone on, so we're going to throw these away. We're going to grab a stack of iron blocks, and we need ice, so that should be this one. Just going to use packed ice, and we need blocks to surround them with, so we're going to grab a couple stacks of stone bricks. And we need some more droppers, so I should have a stack or two. Hello, Crisp Island. Welcome to the stream. We're going to grab a stack or two of cobblestone. Come back down, grab some redstone. Perfect. How are you today? Droppers. Beautiful. That should be enough. We've only got 6, I think, of these to do. Okay. Hi, creepers. Thank you. You have destroyed each other. Spider, you will die. Same with you. Perfect. We're gonna get back up here. And I need to figure out where my exits are. So this is exit 1. This is exit 2. This is exit 3. 4. 5. 6. I think we have 8. 7. 8. Okay. So now, one of my favorite things to do, we get to design, not a death trap, a way to get items out of a dispenser up there. Now, what I meant by slow dispenser was that it's not going to be running at double hopper speed. We're not going to be putting 2 hoppers worth of items in every minute, or every tick, I should say. So when we're going and doing this, where are my exits? Does it not go down this far? Oh, okay. So we need to get items out of a dropper that is here, probably would be the easiest. Give us a little bit of room to work. Okay. Yeah, that should be doable. So let's get up here. Gonna have to remove those later. Go there. Gonna be quite a pain getting around on scaffolding. Okay, so we need a comparator to read the items in there. And the way we make it slow is we put a repeater on 2 ticks. I think the easiest way to go about doing this is to put an observer facing in one direction. Now I want to trigger this once when I'm not here. Okay? Now the issue with the way it's currently designed, while that did spit the item out, is it's only going to spit 1 item out. If I go and do that again, and I stick, say, 3 items in there, it's just stuck on now. It's never going to spit the items out again. So what we do is do something like this. That'll be there. And then we'll put a redstone dot. Okay? And we'll put a block here. No, that needs to be here. Up without the block. We'll put an observer there. Then the block here. And our observer facing this way. Now, if we open our dispenser, 10 items in, they all fire out. Beautiful. And what the repeater on 2 ticks does is it makes it to where if I only put 1 item in here, and then I put another item in there, it doesn't, in theory, run back and forth. It waits a second. And we can make that a little bit longer it doesn't make too big of a difference. It depends on how slow items are going to be coming in. I generally make it 2 to 4, but I think 4 ends up working out the best. So now we want to put the ice below it, and we want to make sure it actually has space to do that, which we don't. How can we do this? So we need to have space for the ice as well as the water. Oh, that's an idea. We could run it here, and every time there's a new one, we could just start a new gap. That works. We'll put ice there, and a stone brick there, and then ice will just run down this way. Oh no, we don't need to run it down this way. So then that'll be a block, that'll be a block. So what I'm trying to say here is, what we're gonna do is whenever we start something like this, we are going to place a water bucket there, and it'll come down until it runs into the next one, and then we'll put a slab here, and then there'll be another water turn that'll bring the next one, and then a slab there, and then another water turn that'll bring the next one. And it'll just keep going like that. So the way we're going to keep water from coming out, we're going to run this down here. And I think just having a general scaffolding block here is probably a good idea. We're going to run here, and then down this way. And we need to get inside there with the slab. So we need to actually go make the slab. That would be helpful. Where do I have a crafting table around here? The closest way to make stone bricks would be over here. That's a barrel, not a stone cutter. Perfect. Up and down. Please don't be mobs in here again. Okay, looks like we're safe. Down and destroy these. So we need to place our slab. Thank you. We need to place our slab at the end here. And then that's where we're going to have our redstone. So we need to have... I think we ended up directly attaching it to here. And then we were going to put that here. Trying to remember how this works. Okay, so yeah, it was here. Oh, this may actually be too close. Because... okay. Yeah. We need... Need these here. And comparators. And if we put a repeater here, that's going to stop that from powering this. I could do this and this. Put a dust there, but I don't think that's still going to power that. Let's test. No dice. Okay. Come on, I need to get back up there. Yeah, that's just kind of stuck on now. I didn't realize how close this was. So let's mine out as much space as we have. We might just end up having to do a hopper clock rather than a water one. Just because there's so little space. Because we don't have a lot of vertical space to actually do the redstone. And then we don't have a lot of vertical space to put the redstone there. So we've only got 3 blocks in between each one of these. And then another 3 blocks in the other direction. Yeah, we're just gonna have to do a hopper chain. Because we need to make sure it goes through the whole filter. It's not the best solution, but I think it's the only one we have. I did not realize how close these were. Not at all. Okay, so we've got that whole roof torn up now. Let's break those. So let's think about how we're going to do this. We need to have these all go down to that. So we could have them come down by 2, 3. We could have them come down by 3, and then go into a chain that runs them down there. It's going to be a lot more hoppers. Let's go grab those. And then we'll need more droppers as well. So first stop is to down here to grab some cobblestone. So trash can. We want to throw you, and you away. And then we're going to come over here to grab some cobblestone. So I'd say a stack should be fine. Then up here, should be able to craft our droppers. And then over here, we can grab 2 stacks of logs to craft another stack of hoppers. Gotta craft the chests first. Then we want to make these into hoppers. Perfect. And then let's go ahead and grab some scaffolding, because we're going to be walking back and forth quite a bit. This seems a pretty good use for it. We need to be able to distinguish. Okay. All the mobs, apparently. Hey, creepers, want to help me out here? Thank you. I don't know why I don't just light up as I go. I mean, I've got 14 torches. Yeah, and you think we have mob problems in regrowth? Check this out. Like, this guy literally has a flame bow. Okay, I'm out of here. Foods. Okay, sounds like the creepers and skeletons are fighting. Wonder if I can get those creepers to do something. Hey guys, follow me! Over here. No. Okay, he didn't want to do anything. This is not working. Thank you. Got him. Out of here. Almost got it. Keep having to run away. Okay. Hi. Okay. Probably could have just let him explode and take care of the skeleton for me. Okay. Now we've got the spider. I'm out of torches, which is beautiful. Where did he go? No. Can't do this. Okay. Think we got it. Let's get the scaffolding up. We're going to take you down. And we need to go and turn those off. Let's go to about that level. Should work for me. And we need to go all the way down, so I'm just going to go ahead and have a layer that does just that. Come on. Perfect. Okay. So now Let's see where our hopper lines are. We've got one here. Let's go about here out. Should allow us to go here. And then here. And then we'll need to have a hopper line going down that way from wherever we decide to connect. The next one is here. And here, which is kind of awkward, but okay. I feel like some of these are kind of in the wrong spot. There we go. And next one is here. Perfect. Oh, geez. Thank you. Perfect. And that one. So let's go up to this one and over, down. Okay. Up quickly. Okay. And that. Now we didn't go down all the way over there because this next one, no, we need to go down by one more because it's this layer that's going to be going down there. Let's go back down this way. Okay, come on. We're going to come down this way and go just like this. And this layer is going to start heading that way up against this doing. There. Up against wherever we have our hopper chain, which should, if we plan this right, be right next to this. We head down this way. We should go this way, this way, this way. Be able to pull this like that, and then down this way. And then we'll need to go down and place droppers down the whole length too, which is going to be fun. Are these mobs actually walking up my scaffolding? That might be what I was feeling earlier pushing me around. The creeper walked up the scaffolding and then exploded. That makes scaffolding quite a bit less safe. Okay, so now we've got those. And we need to come down this one. Go there. Go there. Go there. And that would be a skeleton shooting at me through the scaffolding. To here. Okay, I'm going down the scaffolding. To here. And this one. Perfect. Now let's go through and remove our extra hoppers. I managed to misplace. Okay. So now these can go in. You get the first one. Okay. I've had it with you. Hi. No! Okay. Thanks! I got ambushed. Perfect. So now we can go and fix that. I don't have a weapon, and I'm assuming the zombie managed to pick it up, so this might be another death trap. Yes, the zombie has my weapon. Okay. Awesome, got it. Yeah, that's not my chest plate. Who has my chest plate? Did the skeleton grab my chest plate because the zombie didn't like it? No, my chest plate's an elytra. Okay. Fair enough. One. No, that's Q. 1, 2, 3, 4. Perfect. Okay, where are we going? We needed to come from here. That corner to this one. And now we can just keep going backwards. I know that this is awkward, and it's one of the reasons I don't like using scaffolding. Because when you shift to place on a container, it forces you to go downwards. Which makes no sense to me. Like, I get why you'd want to shift to go downwards, but there are so many better ways you could have done that, like jumping to go downwards, or like not having the ability to follow through it at all. I don't know, it just seems weird. Okay, now we can go through and break our scaffolding down. We've got our sorting input done. Okay, all of those are put together. Now we need to go through and we need to put something in that is never going to be in the system. Now we should actually name these because this is going to be an open input. If somebody accidentally drops something in the sheep area, it will go through, which is a bad thing. We want to make sure that it's never going to break. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my stone bricks and I'm going to name them. Where do I have an anvil? I don't have an anvil in here. Okay, let me grab an anvil and figure out where I can place it. Can't place it there. I guess here. I need some other block. The only thing is, I kind of end up falling there. Well, that one's going to be disabled, I guess. So, not chests, stone bricks. So that's 3 S's. 1, 2, 3. Make sure that these can mix. Yep, okay. Perfect. Let's head back and eat along the way. And what we are going to do, set up the filters. Now, I'm suddenly realizing I have yet to actually, why am I suddenly getting white wool through this one? Okay. Where's it coming from? Huh. Was it honestly locked behind this one hopper? That is weird. Okay, whatever. I'm now realizing that, no, not blocks of iron, white wool, that I didn't have enough colored wool to go through and set up these filters. I only had enough to, mark them. So I'm going to leave it alone for right now because I've got to leave here in a few minutes anyway. And we're just going to mark these as open because we shouldn't be ending up with any other like open filters for the moment because there shouldn't be anybody else going through there. And I'll just come through here in like over the next 2 or 3 hours and fill these up with the colored wool. For right now, did a player just take damage? I think somebody is watching us here. Because that is clearly somebody running away. Hi, Neffy. Maybe you shouldn't be in survival when you're watching me? Mini TP'd you, right. Okay, so let's grab these, and that'll be it. So we have a sorting system in place, which is amazing. It's all marked out, and we're ready to go. And now between this and next stream, I'm going to design the front of this, get the filters set up, and get sheep filled in. So I will see you guys tomorrow probably. Have a nice night, and I'll see you then.